Hello everyone, this is the second video in my complete Impossibility of live TV Fakery series. Yesterday, in the last video, I covered Chapter 5 and Ace Baker's faulty logic. Now, there was one thing that I forgot to mention. Mark Conlon has published a video analysis where he compares the shape of the plane nose with the dust jet and shows that it's not the same. So go to his VidMe channel and check that out. Other than that, that was really the only thing I forgot to talk about. So, moving on now in this video to ABC Chopper 880. It is mistakenly called Chopper 7 by most people. So when John Del Giorno, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, or when he gets a call from Jeff Hill and gets asked if he was in Chapter 7, he wasn't lying, he was telling the truth, but Chapter 7 filmed a different piece of footage. It is this one. It's going to open up on the other screen. Nope, there it is. Okay. Yeah, this is what Chapter 7 filmed. It was on the other side of the towers. It did not catch the plane. It was very close, but it didn't quite. So, Matt Nelson discovered this on his website, 911conspiracy.tv. This is Chopper 880, and he has second hit explosion videos, and he starts off with ABC News Copter 7. This is the true Chopper 7. Okay. Anyways, that may not be 100% relevant, but I would just like to clear up that bit of confusion. So, I wish John wasn't busy when Jeff called him, because he got about 2.5 minutes of John telling him that he'd call him back, and he never did. But, oh well. So, this video conforms to a few more of Ace's traits than Chopper 5, but there is one thing that he does not consider. So, the appearance and disappearance of the plane, it is, I believe it's like 40 frames. It's under a second and a half. But, let me pull it up here. Whoops. Okay. So, here is a view of the plane when the video is stabilized using the plane as the center of motion, if that makes any sense. It probably didn't. You can see how it's like banking and twisting. Do you really think this would be that easy for the compositrators to accomplish? I mean, this is the first frame. This one right here is the first frame with a full plane in the picture, and that's the last frame. And they're only about a second apart, but that's the difference that you get. So this would be very difficult to composite live. I really don't think that any compositrator could do this. You know what? I remember there is another thing I forgot on Chopper 5, unless I actually did say something about this yesterday. It's one of these. I have 4 stabilized videos that I made of Chopper 5, I think. Yeah, this is it. You can see there's a little bit of banking in this one as well. See that? There is a small amount of banking. I'll play it again. You can see it. Just look really closely. Okay, it is there. The plane is twisting a little bit. So, yeah. Sorry, I forgot to cover that yesterday, or in the last video. It was yesterday for me, but who cares? Okay, back to this. No, I just closed that window. Oh well, I don't think I need it anymore. So, yes, it was, the plane appeared for only a brief second, but it banked and twisted. So, that's kind of impossible. For the next 4 points, Ace is actually safe. There is high contrast between the sky and tower edge. The path is across sky only, blah blah blah. So he's safe with these, but it was filmed from a chopper, so by nature of that, it is not going to be stable. So that's really all I have to say for this piece of footage. I really don't have anything else. I know you video fakery advocates will say that wasn't a very good refutation of any of our claims, but can you provide any evidence that this was added in? I mean, you can't there's nothing that you can put forward that says that this piece of footage existed without the plane in there. So the burden of proof is on you to prove that this is faked, and I showed you why I don't think it can be fake. So please show me what your logic is behind this. Why do you place the burden of proof on me? Okay, that's it for that one. So I've only been going for, let's see, what does my screen recorder say? Now only 5 minutes. I'll move on to NBC Chopper 4. So this one, I believe, would be the most difficult by far. Well, maybe not by far. Chopper 5 is slightly easier than this one. I think it would have been slightly easier to composite than this one, but both of them would have been impossible. So, anyways, out of the 7 relevant points that, or out of the 7 relevant characteristics that Ace puts forward, really only one of them applies here, and that is the actual impact point is hidden. Again, all 8 videos, the impact point is hidden. I explained why I think that is in the previous video, towards the end, I think. So, Matt Nelson has said on his website, Update 2017, to note that this video single-handedly disproves the no-planes theory of live video compositing. This is why the camera angle was not noted as one of the 3 9/11 airplane videos confirmed to have been shown live in Truther Ace Baker's no plane, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with what he says on this. There are so many problems with this video. Ace has a lot to explain away here. And so, yeah, the plane, it's visible for a good solid, I don't know. That's a lot longer than a second and a half. I'm not timing it right now. I probably should know the time. But it's there for quite a while. Okay? It goes behind the smoke/fumes. The plane path, excuse me, is not across only the sky. You can see there's land right here. It goes over the land. And then for a brief second, it goes over the water, just for a split second right there. And it disappears behind a fuzzy edge right here. This is not a solid tower edge. There are some fumes coming out of the side of the building right there. It disappears behind that. So, just in those few seconds, there's like 10 trillion problems that pop up if you believe that this video was composited live. The plane, it's pretty blurry. It looks, Simon Shack calls this the ball clip. Okay, there are wings visible. You can see them like right here. Well, there's not really a moment I can stop and show you the wings, but they are there. Okay, I mean you can clearly see there's wings. It's not a ball. Okay, stop saying that it's a ball. It's not. It looks like a plane from far away. That's what you'd expect with this. I don't find anything suspicious. Now this video was filmed, I believe the chopper was 2,000 feet above sea level, or something like that. And, you know, Simon Shack says that this clip is identical to this one, but you can clearly, I'll probably, I don't know, during my point-for-point refutation of September clues, I'll talk about that because he brings that up in there, so I'll save that for another day. But you can clearly see, well, I guess not, because I don't have them side by side, sorry about that. There's so many things that are different from the shape of the, well, the shape is the same, as just the relative position, the plane path. There's so many things that are different about the two clips. Oh, also the antenna on the North Tower and the Chopper 4 video. Okay, notice how, like, right here there's this mwah thing. I don't know, this little hump. Then it goes down, and then there's this bump right there. The antenna comes up through the middle of this downward slope. And right here, this is pretty much in line with this bump right there. That break, well, it's not a break, sorry. Where the antenna gets smaller, it's pretty much lined up with that. Now, take a look at Chopper 4, wherever it went. There it is. Sorry, pulling this onto the other screen. It's different. Okay. That is not at the same in the other NBC video. This hump was down more like right here. Now it's higher up above this break in the antenna. Okay? So no, they are not showing the same thing. The background was not edited out. Okay, what else do I have to say on this? There is panning and zooming and tilting and everything of the camera. You can see clearly that it's moving, and then there it rotated for a split second. It like wobbles back and forth. For a minute there, the plane even appears right here between the towers. Now, Simon Shack says he calls it the ball out. It is. I was actually convinced for a minute. Well, I wouldn't say I was convinced. I started to become more open-minded to what he said when I heard about that, but then I looked at the video a little closer and realized that there is nothing suspicious about this at all. Okay, so the line between where the tower edge is and where the water behind the towers are is very, it's kind of vague, it's blurry, you can't quite tell where it is. So this black dot right here, it comes out to about this far over. Okay, now he says, oh, it goes in front of the tower wall. That is not true. This is actually the edge of the tower right here. It does not go in front of the tower wall. I'm just going to play this frame by frame and keep the left edge of my cursor on this, where the supposed ball out comes in front of. Well, the keyboard is not working right now. Okay, let's try it this way. Still right here. Oh, come on. You're kidding me. Well, okay, let's try that again. Sorry about that. I hate when VLC does that. Oh well. Okay, so it goes out to, it actually came out to as far as here. Now watch as that turns into water. I don't know if you could see that very well because I didn't do a very good job of showing it. I'll talk about this more during my September clues refutation, which probably won't be out for like another year because there's so many points to address in there. And that's going to be a full edited thing. It's probably going to end up being like 5 hours long or something. I don't know. It'll be point for point. Fun times. Okay. So going back to this chart, the plane is there for, I don't know, 7 seconds or so. There is not high contrast between the sky and the tower edge, and also the sky does not appear to be next to the tower edge. It is next to the water, or the water is next to the towers. Visually, that's what it looks like. Sorry, I do that sometimes. I know what I mean, but I don't communicate it correctly. Oh well. The plane path is not across only the sky. It disappears across a fuzzy, somewhat ambiguous edge. A computer would have a hard time distinguishing between the water and the towers, I think. You couldn't use a Luma key for this, or chroma key. I don't think either one would work. The camera is moving all over the place. There is zooming and tilting and panning, and you know, the grayed out ones don't apply. The only one he's safe on is actual impact point is hidden, but there's, I think, a very logical explanation for that. So this really, I completely agree with Matt Nelson that this completely refutes Ace Baker's live CGI, the key, whatever the heck he spouts out. Yeah, there's no way this could have been faked live. And many people will then deny that it was shown live, but take a gander at this video. This was originally uploaded by some guy named John Stay Home and then archived by Matt Nelson. Okay, this is in Queens. You can even see the little 4 right there. Okay, Chopper 4 live. This is the Chopper 4 footage. It's, you know, on this TV. It's very unclear. Sorry about the noise upstairs. And then there's static. Then there's the fireball. And then he goes out his window, and you can see the towers, and there's this big black belch. This was shown live. Stop trying to deny it, okay? We have video proof, unless you think this video was faked as well, which you have no evidence of. Anyways, yeah, I have a really hard time believing that this video is faked, and that a fake video. He's like, do you think he's recording a fake video? I mean, whatever. And video fakery advocates will say things like, you know, the plane wasn't there in the original footage; it was added in after the fact, and then, you know, in all those archives and everything. But you have no evidence for that. Anyways, and probably, maybe, I don't know. I'll probably try and do it sometime. I'll try and zoom into this area to see if the plane actually is visible. If not, oh well. But we do know that this was shown live. You can see a 4 right there. Okay, it does say Chopper 4. There's a longer version of this video. Go to 911conspiracy.tv. Second hit missed. The second hit explosion videos. He has it down somewhere. I don't know where it is. I think it's like 29 in the 28. Here it is. Yeah. So Matt Nelson talks about it a little bit, and there's also an interesting connection with interesting possible connection with the WNYW blackout, supposed blackout. I don't know what it is still. I've been trying to figure that out for, like, I don't know, as long as I've been looking into this. I haven't found a clear answer yet. Anyways, that is it for this video. I have this open. I feel like I was gonna say something about something on here. I guess I just had it open. Anyways, thank you all for watching. In the next video, I will be going over the CBS clips that were shown live. Okay, thank you all. Have a good day. See you later.